Hey guys, it's Metzger here from GI Bro, and today we're doing a review on the Harbor Freight Drill Master portable pocket hole jig system. I picked this up for about 55 bucks, used the 20% coupon, so that was fantastic. Store price is going to be around $67.99, but that will fluctuate. I know Harbor Freight prices seem to change by day, but you should be able to pick this up around $55, $60 using any standard coupon that you get in their flyer or catalog. The unit comes with 100 different self-tapping screws, just your standard screws, nothing too crazy, but it gets you something out of the box, so you don't have to go purchase anything extra. A self-tapping bit. You need this. It's very important. You can't do a pocket hole jig system without a proper step bit. This allows the screw to go in as deep as it needs to, preventing splitting the wood. When you're going to split it just does a great job of doing that. You get an adjustable portable plate with some measurements. So that way, if you're going to be working on something that's already been built, maybe a table, something on a wall, some shelving unit, this allows you to drill into something that's it's something you can't do on a table, like a standard piece of wood. So it's nice that they give you that option. Not all units have that. Now the unit itself is made almost out of all metal, mostly aluminum, but you do have some steel parts with the clamping system, the guide rods and the handles and stuff. The drill bit guide holes are also, I believe, a steel. It's got to be a steel, but I don't think it really matters. It's a hard metal. It's something that won't scratch, ding, or dent. The unit is fairly heavy, which I don't think is a problem. You're not really going to be carrying this thing around too much. Like I said, if you are going to be putting this against a wall, you're going to remove these brackets and put it onto this. But the base itself, you probably want heavier. That way it doesn't shake on you. It does have 4 mounting screws, so you can put it down to a wooden work table, or even if you have a metal one, I guess if you have some metal screws and bolts and nuts and stuff, you can make it pretty solid there. The unit operates so fluidly, the rods, the clamps, everything is nice. The adjustments, you have just about 4 inches of width, so if you want to have screw holes 2 inches, 3 inches apart, ½ inch close together, so if you want 2 pocket holes right next to each other, it's fantastic with that. You're going to be able to do ½ inch widthness, half inch thickness, I'm sorry, all the way up to 1.5 inch. So you can do ½ inch plywood all the way up to a 2x4, which is probably most people are going to be using a lot of 2x4s for shelving and what have you. Unit's fantastic. I love this piece. Harbor Freight, I go there all the time. I know a lot of people hate Harbor Freight. They think they make just crap, but you know, they're not all bad. Harbor Freight has some really good stuff, and this pocket hole jig is definitely one of them. One of the things I would say buy it all day long, especially at the price. When you compare something to maybe the Kreg K5, K4 system, forgive me, I forget which one, and I researched those units for a lot. Those are like 98 bucks, 99 bucks for just the standard kit. If you go into their more elaborate setups with the clamps and everything, you're gonna spend around 130, 129 bucks. I don't see the benefit in having a composite, lighter weight, name brand system that's going to do identically the same thing. I mean, it's going to just do exactly what you need. This might even have more adjustments. Now, I will admit, most of the reviews I've seen online for the Kreg system, where it does excel is it has a much better venting system for the sawdust. This doesn't. The sawdust just kind of traps behind, and you either have to blow it out or vacuum it out with a shop vac. But for somebody like myself, your standard DIYer that's just gonna be doing projects in his garage, it's not gonna be a big deal. I'm gonna maybe do 10 pocket holes, maybe 20 pocket holes on a project. If you're gonna be a carpenter and you're gonna be doing 100,000 different pocket holes, then maybe that's something you're gonna look into. But I still, even then, I can't justify something like that when it's half the price. I don't want to beat this to a dead horse. I think it's fantastic. I think if you're in the market for a pocket hole, if you're trying to prevent splitting wood like this is definitely something you need to consider. And at the price, why not? But why don't we head into my garage? We'll throw some 2x4s in, some 1x, stuff like that, just to show you how easy and how much adjustments you have and how awesome this product is. So why don't we head in there now and we'll see what we can do. So stick around.